New at 6, it's a life and death choice to lose weight when you weigh nearly half a ton. That is the challenge for Portsmouth native Rosey White. It's been a year since News Channel 3 took action with Maryview Regional Medical Center to move him to a weight loss facility that specializes in the morbidly obese. Only Barbara Sierra made the trip to Ohio to get a progress report, and it wasn't a pretty picture.
1 year in rehab for Rosey. In a room with a view, he can see all the things he cannot do, like sit outdoors and enjoy the open air, appreciate nature up close, or drive a car. What's it been like in Rosey's world for the past 12 months?
Weird, strange, sad, pissed off.
Still tipping the scales at over 800 pounds, he hasn't walked, declines to participate in group counseling, and fails to regularly do the recommended upper body exercises in bed.
Rosey is doing what's best for Rosey.
So I decided it was time for some real talk and an in-your-face question about his future.
I think that if you don't make progress because of what's happening to you, you're going to kill yourself. Do you want to die?
Let's press the pause button before he answers that. Let's talk to the team of people trying to help Rosey win his war against the massive weight that could kill him. First of all, what are they feeding him?
This is a tray that would go out to Rosey.
Rosey's meals are described as balanced with fruits, vegetables, and proteins.
He gets 6 ounces of protein at breakfast and he gets 12 ounces at lunch and at supper time.
Eating the recommended daily meal plan is only one piece in the overall weight loss program here.
He still has to get moving, still has to do something to burn off what he is getting. And he needs to move.
Rosey can move enough to feed himself, but has to be lifted to change his linens, lifted to bathe, and lifted for his bedpan needs. But he is doing precious little to lift himself.
We can't do it for them. It's up to them.
Rosey's record shows he was ordering double meals during a recent hospital stay and adding salt to his diet, something he flat out denies.
Okay.
I haven't added salt.
There's salt in this. I use hot sauce. There's salt in that.
Melissa Parker is in charge of Rosey's physical therapy. She says he's sending mixed signals about his goals.
He says he'll try anything, but again, his motivation, him saying it and then actually doing it are two different things.
The director of nursing told me Rosey is his own worst enemy.
He's kind of playing the blame game right now. And if we can get him past that, I don't know.
Contrast that with other weight loss patients at Eagle Point who go to the meetings and walk the halls, burning calories one step at a time. Rosey didn't get this way overnight. He was overweight as a youngster. An only child, his parents lavished him with food. When we first met him 3 years ago, he was in his 30s, a young man missing out on the prime of his life. He wasn't dating or dancing, confined to his room, riddled with health issues. Last February, we took action with Maryview Hospital to transport him from Portsmouth to Orwell, Ohio, to get the help he so desperately needs. 1 year later, Rosey has lost weight in spite of himself. His chart resembles a roller coaster with ups and downs, yet it shows he's taken off a total of 81 pounds. Darlene, who runs group counseling, delivered the weight loss news to his bedside.
He glanced at it and then he threw it on his bedside table and turned his head away from me.
Does that inspire you in some way to try to, get your head back into the game?
Nope.
The last time we visited Rosey, he was at least trying, exercising with therapists from his bed, which leads back to my original question.
Do you want to die?
No.
Now, Rosey tells me part of the reason why he lacks motivation is because his mom is ill. She's currently in a nursing home, and he's more isolated than ever because his computer is down, so he can't read the pep talk messages on his Facebook page. Well, the folks at Eagle Point are not giving up on him as long as his disability insurance pays. They will continue to work with him. But I would be less than candid if I didn't report that he needs a major attitude adjustment if he hopes to walk out of that hospital alive. Tomorrow at 6, a man who is walking in Rosey's shoes who promises to help. Barbara Sierra, News Channel 3.